Hey everybody, it's me, Remy the Comic Poser, and I'm here today to welcome you to Enter the Poseverse. I got not one, not two, but 3 packages from the one and only Boy Who Had 7. So to see what I picked up from him, y'all check it out after this. Alright, so a couple weeks ago, Matt, the Boy Who Had 7, posted on his sales Instagram page that he had a member of his family who was needing some money to deal with just life being a pain in the ass, and had some books to sell. So I looked for things that would fit in the PC, and y'all know the kinds of runs that I'm trying to fill right now. I am focused on all things X-Men. I'm focusing on some fun indie runs that I can get, and I picked up a really interesting, not just array of comics, but for a great deal to help out his family member who was looking for some extra cash in the moment. So you should definitely see if over on his selling Instagram page he had some stuff, or if there's some stuff left for you to pick up. But I don't know how this is all parsed out, but I definitely know that the 2 stands that I have over here aren't going to be enough to get me everything out, because there is a huge run. But we've got X-Force number 4, fill in my X-Force run. We got X-Men, the Pop Art production, so this is a reproduction of number 13. We got X-Factor number 1, which I don't know if I have. I know I've got a couple extra X-Force number 1. Justice League United number 0. I'm not a big DC guy, but blame Canada. And then one of the things that you'll see come out across the next couple of boxes is an almost complete run of Avengers versus X-Men. So we've got Consequences 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. These are all in great condition, and they're all written by Kieran Gillen, who is someone who is one of my favorite writers at the moment. So like I said, you're going to see a bigger mountain of those books in one or both of these next 2 boxes. So next up, we've got a run of Jason Aaron on Doctor Strange. So we've got 1, 3, the second printing, but I still think that's dope cover. I love the old school cinema being taken over. We got 6, so the Last Days of Magic storyline. 7. Number 8. Number 9, that kind of creepy deep abyss creeps the crap out of me. The finale of that arc in number 10. And there's number 11. I like the duality in that cover of like Sorcerer Supreme and then the Broken Man. Number 12. I like me a Pepto Pink cover. That you need more of those in your collection and in your life. Number 13. And then we've got annual number 1. Next up, we got a set of new Avengers. So we've got new Avengers, part of the promise and the salute to armed forces and other members of the military. I'm from a military community. My dad was in the Army. I had a lot of friends transition in and out of where I lived when I was growing up because I grew up around Fort Leavenworth. So we got number 8, number 9, Number 12, I like that first Avenger cover in that. Number 13. Number 14. Number 15 was some Iron Patriot. Number 16 was some Thor being Thor. Next, I can't claim to be the person who loves this character the most. This is somebody that I definitely... Alright. Next up, while I can't claim to be the world's biggest authority, let alone YouTube's biggest authority on Valiant Comics, that's my buddy, Southern Comic Geek. I do love me some Bloodshot, especially this Gold Chrome Bloodshot number 1. But I was able to pick up Bloodshot 1 through 10 to add to my collection. I've got some duplicates in there now, but just the Chrome and the Gold and... Oh, that number 1 cover is just all things 90s to me. Oh, I forgot that I picked up this one. A Tank Girl sketchbook. I still love the Tank Girl film that came out in the 90s. I next am a big Masters of the Universe collector when it comes to all things Funko and comics that I'm slowly picking up different elements of Masters of the Universe. I really liked the Revelations books that have come out so far. But from an Image run, in the late 90s? Look and see if I can see a signature on any of the art. But I can't. We've got Masters of the Universe 1 through 4, which is a cool pickup. That is part of a run that I do not have. Next, we've got up the 2 books in the X-Men Holy War arc. So we've got 423, and then I shuffled past it. There's 424. Sorry, that's me eagerly going through boxing. We've got some more Marvel Comics Presents, some WeaponX in 82 and 83. I am a big fan of this short Sabretooth arc that I won a Sabretooth number 1 sign from my buddy Deadpool's in one of his Instagram mystery boxes. So now I've got the full 4-issue arc of Sabretooth. And then I picked up some Daredevil. The Daredevil is one of those characters that I fall more and more in love with by the day. That he's somebody that I am just getting more intrigued by. So I've got issues number 297 through 300 to add to my very small Deadpool collection. That's the entire Last Right story arc. I don't remember picking that up, but there were so many good books up there. So I've got the X-Men Universe. This is number 5. I like the magazine size of that. And then we get some more Image goodness from this that I'm a big fan of what Jim Lee was doing in some of these series in the 90s that, that drew me to liking some of the other work at Image, just from an art perspective. So we've got the Wildcats trilogy 1 through 3, and then we've got Wildstar 1 through 3. That this number 1 cover might be one of my favorite covers because it's raised. It's it's got that lovely bumpiness to it on the cardstock, and it's gritty and bloody. All right, I'm pretty sure. Again, I got my back to you, so you can make fun of me in the comments below for not having a better surface in front of me to cut and open things on. But I am pretty sure that you saw the Avengers vs. X-Men Consequences come out of the Gemini mailer that I opened first. I am pretty sure that this whole box is probably Avengers vs. X-Men. Hickman doing Hickman things. I'm pretty sure that a lot of this, was before we had Hickman and Bendis, or Hickman worrying about putting a bunch of charts and things, but we've got, here's Kieran Gillen on one, we've got Jason Aaron on one, so I like how this is kind of the, big folks, Matt Fraction, Jason Aaron, a lot of the writers that I love from different properties all over the place, writing all kinds of Avengers and X-Men goodness. So instead of boring you through this whole stack, because like I said, yeah, that whole final box is all but 4 issues short of the everything Avengers versus X-Men. That this is, I think, three or four tie-ins short. So I'm excited to get that all cataloged and added to some free space in one of my X-Men boxes. But I really hope that, Matt, the member of Boy Who Had Seven's family who needed some extra cash, is doing well. I know this is a hard time for a lot of folks. That I was glad when he posted it, I had a little bit of extra money from one of my Whatnot auctions sitting around, that, these are all things that are going in the PC. They're not things that I'm going to, flip and sell the other direction, because I don't want to do that when someone's offering some deals because they need the cash and they are pricing things to move. That's just a dick move to do. So of all the stuff that I picked up in here, let me know if you had anything that is your favorite. Let me know if there are any things that I should add to based on the wide array of things that you see that I'm gonna dig myself into reading. But leave me a comment leave me a note in the comments down below. And as always, y'all, thanks for stopping by and have a good one.